here to get this game underway. Plenty on the line, up it goes. Pushing down, McIntyre, come back pushing more, little kick forward, out into open space, Mackley runs onto it, couldn't take it with him, wrapped up, they get it out through Petering, to Fisher, his kick around centre wing, Ross is going to run onto it pretty easily, does, handballs in hope more than anything else, out to Cluxton, a little scrubby kick along the ground, didn't find any target, Miller gets it, handball over the top, back to Ross, onto Moore, will it sit for him? It does, scoreboard side of the ground, punches it forward, coming out to Oakley, and he traps it in front of Campbell before it goes out of bounds. And over the line for Johnson Asahi, forward pocket for the Roos.
Quick ball movement there by the Roos, that was good to see, Coots.
Yeah, wasn't a great kick,
Cushion, got it down, McIntyre, quick kick, smothered, trying to get back onto it and work it around centre wing. Scrappy at the moment, will come back around again, sits props, can get down the wing, leg, made a contest, comes to ground, clean bowls, Cluxton, knocked up by Hobbs, he brings it across the ground, looking for Griffin, doesn't sit for him, flicked over the top by Ballard and Mackley wrestled, Ballard went to ground but trapped the footy, got it out, coming forward again is Hobbs, quick hands to Miller, he moves it forward, one-on-one, oh it was a high flick, it wasn't a mark to Brett. And very early on Eastie, you're going to call them going across the ground or going direct?
No, I'm calling them direct. I've liked the way they've used the footy so far, Benny. They are trying to get that into their forward 50 as quick as they can. And Brett, where's he kicking from? Probably about on the 50,
yeah.
I'd say.
Just
outside. Too far.
Just outside.
I reckon he's going to have to loop around
I'm rating the chance here.
and just get that extra little bit.
Funny Hobbs, got the good touches, early touches.
Comes in now, kicks right to the square, flyers, and it is touched by Smith and punched through for a moment score. So first score of the game goes to Dimboola. Looking out for Fisher, protects the ball zone, runs on it, kicks it forward, finds his teammate, there in the kick turns, oh beautiful kick, kick the Roman, he'll run into an open goal, has a bounce, looks around and then just pops it straight through. Great ball movement from the Marlins from defence to the goals, certainly was.
Beautiful kick out to me from the kick in. Fisher protected the space really well, didn't take the ball, but Bella was good enough to win it, move it quickly, and on the kid, great kick, as we said, with Roman, and Roman easily runs in and finishes it. So good play.
Yeah, no, it was good play. Good ball moving. You can't get better than that. And Roman finished it off on his own, really done, just made that space on his own and hit the target Eastie, and you can't do anything about that as a backman.
No, and when you move the ball as quick as that, you do find space. And as a result, they found plenty of space and quite an easy goal in the end.
Back in the middle again, Donahue pushing it again. Moore's out the centre, tackle on the ground and dropping the ball. Umpire says he did get a boot to it, but Dusty Crosses wrapped him up.
Very good tackle.
Yeah, no, it is. Gives it off again to Petering, had 3 or 4 touches already, gets in there. Simon Hobbs will come back and trap this off, and he does. And he's had 3 or 4 touches, comes out, kicks out wide, now Williams is there. Oh, I should have taken the marker, dropped it, then butters up, comes along the ground, they kick it, and Mackley will take the mark on the boundary line, the 2 position. Then he'll chip it over the top again, not as much kick going, and foul near, then Colby comes out, O'Neill wins it, strong along the ground though. Now they pick it up, though, Rappel, Smith gives it off to Petering out wide, and he hit up, and he does hit up that man in Talbot. This is Talbot, gives the handball off to Fisher. Fisher into Anderson. Anderson back again. Kicked in line by Ballard, and this is by Jake Ballard. And taking the mark is Oscar Gorth, and he'll go back Eastie, and he'll kick from about 35, probably on a 50-55 degree angle though. Tough enough for a right footer, but should go back and kick this.
Look, there's no wind to worry. He's just got to kick this dead straight over the head of the man in the mark, and this will be a goal.
Great ball movement again.
Fantastic. They are looking good.
They are looking good. So Oscar Gorth will come in, looking for their second goal. comes in from probably 35, 40 metres out, will kick from 40 and kicks it beautiful, and it has not looked like missing. Went straight over that player's head and puts their second on the board, easy, and they have started brilliantly there. That's fantastic. Just good ball movement from both goals that they've got, and resolved in a goal. So.
And boys, I'm going to have a talk to this video here, and I'm going to ask you if you can wrap that up and send that to the Sydney Swans, because Cougs, that's how you kick goals.
Exactly.
Back in the middle.
So 2 goals 12 to Dimboola 1 behind.
Wait for it to throw it on. But it just looks like at this stage, Minyip Murtoa want to play on it every opportunity. They want fast footy.
And using it.
Yeah.
Great tackle in the middle by Dusty Cross though.
Up it goes, pushing, great game, Moore's wrapped up again. And put it into the ground, and the umpire said no prior opportunity. Give it to me.
Don't you love that as a coach, Cougs, that your midfield are working so hard to keep it in there when it's not in their hand?
This comes down, Ballard, back covered it to himself, Miller jumps on it, wrapped up again.
Ballard looks a different player, mate. He normally wears a long sleeve, but he's got a short sleeve on. He looks a bit bigger.
Donahue won it down, Ross couldn't take it with him. Flipped forward by Tim McIntyre. Hobbs just floats across half back and takes a good mark. So Hobbs was next to wanted to go past, but went a bit early. He's got Miller in the middle. Hobbs not the best of kicks, it does let him down. Miller's got to work against Jake Ballard. Jumps back to Donahue, to the land. Forward, Calder on the lead. Long way out from goal, too far out, so Smith let him go. Now he goes long to the runner in the square there. Brett it is. Brett trying to get back onto it, couldn't pick it up. They work it out there through Whitehead. Campbell over the top to Petering. Back, oh, great work by Campbell. You're in trouble. No, got over the line and out of bounds for Johnson. So he trusted premium.
Good pressure by Campbell though. Good pressure, wasn't it? Fantastic pressure.
And then down fire will pellet back into play. He does need with the silk knee. Control in front. Fisher trying to take it. More wrapped up by Fisher. And we'll have another ball up. So half forward for Dimboola. They trail by 11 as we crossed over the 7-minute mark. First score was by Emma Keeley and Pete alone. Comes down, Oakley takes it out. Fisher goes off the cover. Threw it out to McIntyre. And he kicks along the half forward.
McIntyre over and Gort's going to run onto this. Got too much pace. Taps it in front of him. Now the ball bounces up to him. Runs into an open goal and goes bang. And has kicked his second goal. And that's good play again by Minyip Murtoa. I tell you what, they're just on the fly, aren't they? They have got it. They've worked it out. They've got it. They get the hands and they just are moving it. How much space in the forward line have Dimboola let them go though? Fair dinkum.
Well, how good were those hands from the bottom of the pack by Luke Fisher? You get that ball out in the open. McIntyre, that's a brilliant kick by McIntyre, knowing that his big man and Oscar Gore had that whole 50 to run into, and there was no way they were going to catch him.
Yeah, so 3 goals. They've gone to 3 goals straight, 18, and Dimboola are 1 behind at the 8-minute mark of this first quarter.
Worrying signs.
Worrying signs for Dimmy. Yep, they can't get the hands on it, Easton.
No.
The ball's back in the middle again, pushing again, up against McDonough, gets the ball down, he does. Then there's 3 or 4 players dive on it, flicks out though, umpire lets it go. Now he's going to blow his whistle and say, give it to me. And it's right in the middle of the ground, so it'll be all up again. Up they go again. McDonough gets the tap down, around the corner, comes into the forward line, running out, picking up, good pick up by Williams, then gets it off again, comes back into Miller on the left foot. Great kick, goes into the forward line, coming out was Mackley over the top, got a handball, Whitehead's there, he'll relieve, he had a fresh area though, then they come in, picked it up, tackled, give it to me about 20 metres out, from Dimboola's goal, that man was the big fella in Clancy, throw the ball up again, they go again, Calder's there, Cushing's there, quick pushing, give the handball to McIntyre, done the spin, then gives it out again, goes again to Cushing there, Clancy, gets it out again, coming in his Calder, got vacant there, up there to Gort, couldn't take the mark, then it's pushed down, give the handball out there, comes out to O'Neill, and he spots up Miller on the left foot, comes back in the centre, and taking the mark there by Benjamin Brett.
So Brett long towards half forward. Calder's got 2 to beat. and doing it easy with Smith, just floating across.
Good job by
Clancy and locking up. He goes into the middle. This is Anderson. He can chip wide to Fisher and off to the races again. North's got 3 to beat, but he can chip another good kick. Asked Balla a lot to do. Should have got a free kick. Play on the umpire says. Shepherd picked up by Hobbs. He's wrapped up. And Fisher's kick just lacked a little. It was neither here nor there kick.
No.
It was just a ball kick.
It was probably the right kick though, Easty.
Poor execution.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That's the right decision.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good walk between the two entry. Up it goes. Burrows lead by 17. Across the 10-minute mark. Free kick for a high tackle will go to Dimboola. Simon Hobbs been in everything so far for the Roos. Takes it off half back. He'll come. Goes backwards to the square. Miller. Then Miller chips it up to Blant. In the corridor. Blant can kick a long ball. And he does. Ross is his target. Ross and Cross. Ross gets our great shepherd, but it goes out of bounds. And it was a bit of push and shove now. It was a ripping shepherd on Cross. He didn't like it.
No.
Williams, yeah.
But that's what you do. You shepherd for the team.
Oh.
Good shepherd.
You'll have your wits about you, Easty.
So in it comes again. Pushing, wins it down. I'm going to work it through. Oh, that's going to be a free kick.
Hobbs again.
And it's on again. So, what's right umpire's come in. And there's a bit of a push and a shove, and the umpires play advantage. Goes long to Ross, went on there. Now kick around the corner to goal. And bounces out of bounds, and that was a wasted opportunity from Ross. It was near impossible angle. Kicking around his body, hard up against the boundary line, rather than centering it, he went for the glory kick, and it went out of bounds. And throw in, right against the four post, Clubber and Lee, comes in, and not winning the footy round at contest for Scotland at the moment. 20 metres out, directly in front, we'll put it in the air again. Dimboola battling everyone here. It goes, pushing on it down. Then wrapped up the tackle. Umpire comes in again. And says, I'll have it.
Better pressure from the Dimboola forwards at the moment.
Goes pushing right out in the hot spot. And he's coming back onto it. And over the top. And he's wrapped up. Right away throw. Great pressure. Great pressure by McIntyre.
He's got a good start to the game.
Take it, looking at the runners. And then straight down the backs to Anderson. He's spin over his head. Getting back onto it there. Gives it to Clugston. Back to Hobbs. Out to Mackley at centre wing.
Mackley on the 2 wing position. He will lead over the top to McDonald. Does. McDonald gets it. Gets a hand back to Moore. Shot and kick around the ground now. Dusty Crossy will come through with Jack Lane. He got tackled but let go. Comes back to Moore and Mackley. Into Jack Lane. Pushed in the back. No. Use the ball. Puts that handball around. Around the corner against Williams. Into the forward line. Smith and Calder are there. Ross runs over the, grabbed the ball and ran the ball over the boundary line. Around about 30 metres around from Dimboola's goal. 3 goals, 18 Murtoa, 1 behind Dimboola. Ball will be thrown back in, 30 metres around from Dimboola's goal. Calder's going to do the ruck work against Cushy. Calder gets front position, down to Mackley, then they win it through Johns, Murtoa. Then a quick kick out of the back line, over the top. So McDonald, who's going to be the first on the ball here. Kicks it up there. Comes back inside, not a great kick again. Easty. There's 2 of the worst kicks you'll ever see, mate, those last 2 kicks. Terrible skill kicks. Especially on a day like today, you should not stuff it up. I'm sorry, but they have. Twice they have.
Just quickly want to give KP on a great cut on the back. 3 really good tackles down here. But for no reward, but great to see one of the best players on the tackles.
Fantastic. Pushing again, gets a big dump, now it's going to be a free kick over. Come back to McDonald. It's not bad. At his advantage and goes in the corner from Jack Lant, wins the ball, and then tackled over the line by Smith. And the umpire Bender says, give it to me, we'll have a ball in.
3 straight 18 minutes to tell Dimboola, 1 behind only. Just over 14 minutes in a pretty frenetic first quarter of footy. When it comes to pushing, run it down.
It's pretty good in the ruck.
Straight to McIntyre, they clear the area. Talbot to run onto it against Miller. Gets it now, no, he's still paddling. Miller worries him out of it, then guides on it. Oh, the barrow's just reefed it out there. Petering. They come and run it forward. Wall kick out. That didn't really help any of the forwards. His handball smothered by Fisher. He and Gorf crash into each other. Gorf taken high. And Fisher takes advantage, plays on and goes. Great play by Fisher. He and Gorf probably just about stuffed it up but got out of jail.
Just before Cougs, it was Aaron Leaf that was really good work by him. Yeah, it was. Great work.
The work that he did to win the ball.
Absolutely.
And at least he put it in the open space, which gives your teammates a chance.
They've started well with him, though, haven't they? They're looking impressive.
Leap for the scoreboard, Minyip 4 straight, 24, Dimboola one behind and just winning all the stoppages. Pushes dominating the lot.
Yep.
But quick hands, as you said, Kurt, they want to get it moving at every opportunity. So even if you're going to attack, you're looking for the handle.
Up it goes in the middle. And she flicks it back. Peter takes it. That was Mitch Johns. He was tackled. Comes to the ground. They paddle it forward again. McIntyre free kick. Umpire said yes. Now he's on play advantage. Oh, he's going to bring it back. If Peter had picked that up, I think he was away to the races, and he didn't. So the umpire said, bring it back. McIntyre towards half forward. Talbot. He's wrapped up and dumped into the carpet by Harper Harradine. And the umpire will come in and
He's lively, young Talbot, isn't he? Yeah. He's lively. He's only a little fella.
Hugh wins it down. And goes it back to him. Set up. He's had the footy on the string. Long, Ford, Miller, and that wrestle. Kidd gets around, could have given it to Talbot. Gone on his left foot. And got it! Goal! I was going to say he should have given a handball then. And then his kick, I thought, well, that's just going to float for a point and not to the advantage of Gorf. But she's floated through. And that is number 5 on the board. They are away now for 17 minutes on the Elite Fodder scoreboard. They are 5 straight. 30 to 1 behind and danger size here for Dimboola. The bells are ringing already.
They're killing them at stoppages. They've won every stoppage.
Their stoppage were too fast for their opponents and they are hitting targets.
So back in the middle, we'll have another throw up. Cushing again will go up against McDonald. They go. Cushing gets the tap down, being really good in the ruck. They get it out. Ross is in there, gives it to Miller. Miller on the left foot goes to Lant. This is Jack Lant. Got Hobbs running past, but it moves. Then just slow, then goes in the middle again to Ross. Going to miss the target though, they're going to win the ball. That's a holding the man. Yep, it is. It's going to be paid. And that man in Jake Ballard this time will take them. Yeah, he's a holding.
But he attacks the ball.
So Jake Ballard goes out wide again, looking out there and taking the mark by Roman. On the half-forward flank, comes in short again. This is Tim McIntyre this time, takes the mark 60 metres out. They lead, goes in, coming in, Jack Lant comes in, couldn't take the mark, was Kidd around on the left. Gorth should nearly take the mark, doesn't. O'Neill was there, just used his big body there and kept him out. Couldn't get his hands up, Eastie.
No, I think he thought, I'll bustle this guy out.
So, but he's a big boy, O'Neill. He's a big boy. Taking that kick in now is Cluxton. Hits his target in Jack Lant and comes back through the middle, goes into more now, will play on, does, comes through, that's better, goes up to Cluxton and open the board on. Now, just grabbed there too was Sapapo. Umpire let it go, coming in there was Paul, got it out, well done there by Mackley. On to Williams, Williams is there and taking the mark in the goal square. And that man will take the mark in Benjamin Brett, and he will go back and put their first goal on the board. Good work by Mackley and Calder in there. That was good play. Got it into Brett in the goal square. Write this one down, Eastie. So they'll go to 1-1-7. 5-1-31 will be in Natal. It's better though, but that was better too, and they went through the corridor.
Badly needed goal, and what I love there is when the coach got the ball in his hands, running through the middle, he went long and direct.
That's good.
That's what they have to do to get themselves back into the game.
Their skill level is the thing that's letting them
Yeah,
down at the moment. They're trying to play the same as Minyip Murtoa fast playing footy, Minyip Murtoa hitting targets, giving all their arts.
And Murtoa, we know they do. They set up that zone defence so well where the whole team pushes back and runs forward. That's why they have more space in the forward line. They move as quickly. Dimboola very proud.
Back in the middle, just about to enter time on this first quarter. Thanks to MPLMP for Lowen. McIntyre back in the ground, comes out, play. Lance bounces out, coming down, takes it, blew it out pretty well from now. Back to Moore. Anderson comes through, the 1-2 to Lee. Lee's grub, his kick didn't go too far. Coming through, to Moore. Back to Griffiths down the line, not a good kick. Anderson left it behind, Williams picked it up to Miller. Miller, poor kick, should have gone to Campbell. Didn't, and instead Ballard that turns it over, goes long over the top now, plugs them, dances around, handballs out, backwards, they work it around, back now to Griffith. Griffith down the line, good kick, flying more, McIntyre, Fisher got his hand over the top. Cross just turned, he had more time than that, he just kicked in hope, Kid nearly marked it, held on to the umpire. And now they've got 2 lines back balls, 1 in the hole, and they've got 4 loose defenders, and the kick isn't good, just over Cluxton's head. Coming out now, Gorth gets it, just about spent it, off a step to the top of the square, Ballard and Lant behind. To the left of the stick. It was neither here nor there. Kick, he didn't really blast for goal. He was trying short. 5-2-32. Plays 1-7, 25 points. Lant down the outer side, down the wing. In the second goal cross.
Cross had a lot more time here earlier though too. It just passed it away. It's got to have your head to win.
Goes long and Gorth on the lead. Can't stop that when he's given space and the ball comes in like that. And he is a thumping kick of the footy, so Gorton, you would think, will make the distance.
Get the distance alright.
Without any worries, he stands right on the edge of the square.
Generally, he's a beautiful kick of the footy. So what did you should kick goal? Yeah, I expect him to do it. He'll get the distance anyway. He'll get the distance.
Had trouble with injuries in that the last couple of years, but
he looks fit though.
Rising star.
He looks fit.
He just throws himself in places he shouldn't. So off about 5 steps, he's punched that to the right, long way right, and just next room for 5-3-33. Minyip Murtoa, Dimboola 1-1-7.
Getting the ball back in. Ben Miller again gives it back to Cluxton, Cluxton back to Miller. This is what I don't like seeing Easty. They just go backwards all the time, then they'll get it in. Coming through this push, he could have taken the mark, Roman through. Also, he's been good, this fella in Griffiths. Gets it into the full line, so now taking the mark. Williams has been good. Got a little man out there, not a right kick, that poor kick. Smith lost the ball over and through his legs. Now they're going to wrap it up again now. They will get out of this. Giving the handball, coming back to Petering. Break the tackle, over the top to Cross. Cross gives the handball, but just goes straight to his opponent in Pate. He gets it back to Miller. Miller, a scrubby old kick again. And coming out in the lead is Tanner Smith, and he'll take the mark. And the lead from Murtoa. Just both sides made some mistakes there. Then gets it out wide, got a man out wide out here. Then kicks it out, it's got to come to Kid. Kid does. Gets shepherded off by Johns. Then Johns comes in to the middle to Roman. This is Roman, just back with it, centre, 1-1-7 to 5-3 is Minyip Murtoa. Roman now told to play on, kicks long into the 4 line, who's coming out, can they take him up? Over the top is Gorth, gives it back to Simon Hobbs, probably been the best player on the ground at the moment. Then comes back into Jack Land again, and hits up Miller again, they go sideways again, Easty. Then they come and bring it out again, comes out to Griffiths again, on that left foot, goes into Macklin, and Macklin just outside 50, defensive 50 that is. So this is Macklin, holding it up now. Murtoa push players back, then they come into the centre again, taken again by Miller. This is Miller, goes through it again to Hobbs. Where's Hobbs in the true centre half back position. This is Hobbs, and this is what they do though. Then they go into more, that's not going to be a great kick. And taking the mark there is pushing, he'll relieve. Gives the handball to Roman. Roman on the left foot, got a man out there. Taking the mark there, was it Luke? Was it out there? No, it's the lead. Then gives the handball back to McIntyre. Bang into the forward line. Goes to the left and 2-4-8.5. So they go to 5-4-34 to 1-1-7.
Dimboola aren't moving enough, I don't reckon. As the ball comes forward, they're too stagnant, and that's why we're seeing them forced into
You need to change, Bill.
the ground game to go.
Have you got the right
They're
money?
trying to move it quickly, but they just can't control it. The defensive work I'm in tells perfect.
Back in, got a good kick, turn over, will it be? Miller lays a big tackle, comes out, Ross to pick it up, defensive, handball out to O'Neill, he couldn't take it with his feet, scrambling ball now, nobody can get it out, but the Burrows do. Off a step is Gorth, launches long, getting back there, Hobbs takes the mark, transfers play, up the coach's box side of the ground, Griff's got it, still inside the defensive 50s, kicks it down to Mackley, he's had a bit of the footy, the small fella, yeah. So he'll look to go inboard again. As Mackley holds the footy and just doesn't sort of help his side because the Burrows can shut him down. So he's going long down the line. Calder's got a couple of feet. Takes it. Good block to Brett. Brett's got to run because he's got nobody ahead of him. Great tackle. Kicks it forward. Loose ball. Oakley back onto it. Oh, great work by the young fella. And that was Godot. And racks up to 1 or 2 and he's forced the ball up 20 metres out directly in front. Goes, pushing, dumps it away. So it's way to the ground, not when he says play a minute, flips it out to Moore, dances around, drop the foot. Not to do too much, and there is the siren for an exhilarating first quarter of footy where the Burrows put the foot on the throat and it kicked 5-4-34 to Dimboola 1-1-7. We'll take a break, come back to the first quarter summary shortly. We're underway. Big on you, one it down, Fisher kicking off the ground, comes out to Anson, gives it back to Fisher, a high ball towards half-foot, tries to work his way to a front, pushed off it, Ballard, great tackle by Miller, should be rewarded, and he is. Miller, for him now, still not sure where he goes, so ball to play on, so scoreboard goes long down the wing, good solid mark.
He's been good with you.
Yeah, straight away he goes, out wide and long, and oh, that was just great use of the body by Kidd over Klutz and just held him in place, and then when the ball was within a couple of metres, just pushed him off, and it was enough to give him a bit of clearance and separation to take the mark. So he stands right under the scoreboard in the shade, he wanders in, obviously backing himself in. Gorth goes now, but Kidd long floating to the top of the square. Oh, should have been taken there by Nasty, and instead he drops the mark and then lays a high tackle.
Disappointing if you're a Dimboola supporter, that effort.
Yep, and Talbot gets up and should go back with a 45-degree angle, all of about 8 metres out. Should slot this through, but Nasty should swallow that mark and then follow it up. So Talbot, he had his name. This guy beats him. He comes in now in the long sleeves, pokes it straight through the middle. That's a good start for the Burrows. They're first of the second quarter, and they go to 6-4-40 on the electronic scoreboard to 1-1-7. Not the start Dimboola wanted. Second quarter brought through what the Size Farm Solutions triple ag technology experts, and again, just really stoppages and moving the ball quick.
Stoppages, skill error again, like dropping the mark. Unopposed, we've got to hold the marks and then once it's dropped, but then grabbing his opponent around.
Can I just say too, if you're not coming in the back line, he's Donahue in the centre, he went out more. Back in the centre, pushing there, it's been giving the rough though. Then Moore grabs the ball, he's taking the ground to ground. What's the umpire going to do? Just give it to Minyip and run. Tackled by Dusty, cross there, playing really tight on more in there. Up they go again, pushing over the top, running on his roster, and tackled by his own player, it was. Then comes back to Anderson, gives it up to Fisher. Fisher on the left foot, coming out, young Talbot, couldn't take the mark. Went on the ball there by Harrow. That's a throw, good tackle there by Roman. And Roman will receive the free kick. Probably a little bit too far out, actually.
Yeah, I think
Look,
so.
don't
Great work by young
hit out
Talbot
here.
to
Yeah,
first take pressure on,
absolutely.
and then Roman finished it off with strength. It was just a strong tackle.
He needs to kick this because if he'd gone,
Yeah.
North was one-on-one with space. Now he's got 5 defenders in front of him.
Fisher 20 metres away from North.
Yeah, Fisher's on his own. And so is young Talbot comes in. And another great kick. It's not even going to make them. It's not even going to make them. It's just the ball comes out. Couldn't take the mark. Anderson flipped around and then just read the ball off the pack, mate. He's the only one that read the ball off the pack. He came in and kicked a banana around the corner.
Yep.
And kicked there, what do they call this? 7 goals, 6 goals.
And speaking of Anderson, too, Colin, I've been watching him throughout the course of the game. How many times he's on the bottom of the pack feeding that first quick handball out?
Solid little man. Yeah. So they go 7 goals for 46. Dimboola up 1-1-7 at the 4-minute mark of this second quarter. So
North made a contest.
He did.
He couldn't get, he nearly had the mark, but he made a contest and got it to ground.
I like Cushing's game in the ruck too. He's getting his hands on the ball, giving his teammates first use of the ball. So back in the middle again, they go at it again. No one got the track down, the free kick will go to, no, it's a Shepherd. And it's going to go to Cushing. So it's McDonough, gives the handball off to McIntyre. That's Ben McIntyre, gets it in the full line. Coming out as Kid again, couldn't get it against Cluxton. Bounce, just bumped Cluxton off the ball. Then comes back inside. Nearly lost the ball, was tackled. Goes to the boundary line, hooks it into the middle again. Can they take a mark? Ball's coming through there. Now over the top to Jack Land. He kicks it short. Not a great kick though. McIntyre was it? Should have got that ball and was wild with himself. Comes back in the ball. Doesn't know where to go. Got spun around. Then comes back into the middle. Again, Williams gets it. They go out wide to Ben Miller. Ben Miller now at the ball of Sintry on his left foot. Got a man in Craig coming out. Puts one hand up. Going to run back on the ball. Little Sintry this time. Has a shot from 40 metres out. Comes. Goes to the left and through for 89. They go to 1 goal, 2-8. 7 goals, 4-46 at the 5.5 minute mark of this second quarter each day.
You were better there, Kate Cobber. I was really impressed that he put his body on the line to make that contest and win the ball and give himself an opportunity to kick the goal. But I've noticed Timmy are having to kick wide because they've got no one leading up in the corridor.
Absolutely.
But then when they kick wide, easy, they don't get a target.
No, they're missing targets.
So
that's it.
Fall back, they'll bring it in. Squeeze it. Clearing. Once you've got side of the ground, you'll be covering in the Burrows out. He goes short across. Clearing by hand. Goes back to cross, concedes ground. Ross still come on his left. Balla. Chicken legs. Can't pick it up. Sashi. Really good use it. Really makes sense. Goes over the line. And out of bounds.
I see bad handball there to Peter in that. It's on his left foot, mate. That's why. You just don't do it.
One set themselves. Trying to get onto it themselves. And we redo it again. Take 2. From 44-46 now is 1-2-8 Dimboola. And it comes. Jones dives on. More jumps on him. I said he didn't have an opportunity to another ball. Just outside 450 for the Roos. Up it goes. O'Donoghue won it. Johns gets it. Tackled. Quick handball out into the corridor. Cross jumping on it. Ian Macklin find it out. Oh, you're in trouble. He's lucky because he picked it up and then tried to barrel his way out. He's very lucky the umpire quite easily. In. Goes, pushing use that one to Miller. He handles away. Fisher goes up to the corner. Gets it in the centre round. Free kick down the ground for infringement on Fisher. Yep, and come back to Jake Lee. Plays on. Oh, he's got Jake Balla out wide near the scoreboard. He can go. kicks it long, Gorth 1-on-1. Good work by O'Neill, got to the front, goes to ground. And Talbot roving it, he's wrapped up straight away. And umpire says, oh, holding the pill. And Dimboola will get the free kick in the back pocket.
Good work on O'Neill on next day.
Yeah, that's a strong defender.
There was no one else could probably go. Just expect right, so they put the ball out again, comes down the other side, they get it in the full-on, Calder's there, couldn't take the mark. Smith's there, he'll relieve, gives the handball over to Dusty Cross to McIntyre. McIntyre, another great kick, Ross chipped that off and then he was tackled. And then he was listening and said, give it to me. Yeah, not a great kick from McIntyre that time, he should be better than that Eastie. Got really good skills, could hit a target there. Up they go again in the ruck, over the top was pushing, coming through was Moore, gives a handball to Ross over the top. Williams will run on this foot to Dimboola on the left foot and gets it out wide to Dubois. So this is Darcy Dubois, kicks down the line, then Calder take the mark, well done by Smith. Smith over the top, Ballard picks it up, gets the handball out, over the top there, Ballard, that was, they kicks it to Leaf. And Leaf will relieve. Comes back in the middle again to Johns. This is Johns, the captain of Minyip Murtoa. So Johns just holding the ball up now. Dimboola push back, get in the hole, comes down the line again. Can they take a mark? Roman gets one hand up. You've got to be better than that. Can't, then goes to ground. Fisher tackles. Umpire blows his whistle and says, give it to me. Have a ball up. Push out of the way. It's got to have a kick there. Absolutely, just push him straight in the back, Eastie. Yeah. And rightfully so, gets the free kick.
Pushing, handball to Cross. Cross kicks it up line, out to work the scoreboard. Dimboola got 3 numbers there. But it comes down to Talbot. He handballs in the hot spot with Tony Moore. Moore straight down the guts, over the top. Gets it back. Ross got to give a handball to Fane it and then goes out wide. Couldn't get to it there was Aaron Leaf. Over the top, Ross. He flicks it back. Cross arrives. Scrappy ball now. Will it come out? And the umpire says, no, it's not. So he blows his whistle and says, give it to me. Precise Farm Solutions brings the second quarter criminal ag experts. The umpire puts it up in the air, puts it up early, comes to Moore, he's driven into the ground on McIntyre, comes out to Hobbs, Hobbs long to Calder and Smith. Smith certainly had the better of that battle today, and Calder tried to keep it in, but the boundary umpire was right on the scene, and pretty well, the 50-metre line dissects the boundary line, he will propel it back in to play.
I will say the kicking hasn't been good to that night. I'm sorry.
I was going to say Smith is doing a great job. He'll be very, very pleased with the way the ball's coming in.
So in it comes, pushing to the front, dump it all Dimboola back in, and it's Miller. Brings it towards centre half forward, Petering from behind. Couldn't hold on to it, but do what Jack Lamb does. Off a step, goes for home, but he's pushed that well wide. And Smith takes the mark anyway.
And Simon Hobbs on short, 20 metres from him, and they're left with the blast.
Campbell Smith goes to McIntyre. This is Ben. Straight up the guts he goes with a bullet to Anderson. He handballs off to Johns. Over the top to Leith. This is Aaron Leith. He can't pick it up. So now he does. Oh, great tackle by Miller. Brilliant tackle by Miller. In his 100th game, takes it and then kicks it. Again, not a good kick, but because it chips the land, so he's got time to just turn and then pop it over the top, straight over the head. And it comes to McIntyre. Fisher didn't go the distance. Short to Talbot. Talbot got one go. He goes straight down the guts. Oh, Gorth can't get to it. Comes over the top. McIntyre, will he run onto this? 6th goal. No, to the left. Oh.
Rusted a bit.
Yeah, a bit of pressure. You could see the pressure coming from Clugston, and he should have done better than that. 7-5-47 to 1-2-8. So 39-point margin at the 12-minute mark of the second quarter. Great for Clugston. Bring it in. Surveys his options and then goes short. Finds more half back. Catches box right, handballs off the land. His little kicks in the Ross. He takes it and goes straight away. Go over the top. And skill error at boundary line. Goes out of bounds. Escorting it, and we'll have it over
Right, it's a missed kick there from Ross, a bit over Badoo's. Badoo's got to get two hands up the mark and try and not one.
So back in again, and go it again, taller, that's over the top. Should go for a kick though. Back to Simon Hobbs on the left foot, gets it in the forward line, but he's going to do the lead here. And hopefully Dustin Oakley will go short again. Comes in the Kid. This is Billy the Kid. Westy. Billy the Kid's doing good. Gets back out. Just goes lateral to Smith. Well, this is Tanner Smith. Just takes it as you little bounce. Then we'll kick down the line again. Not a great kick though. And man, good marker. Hey, it was. Yeah. On the long sleeve. Then comes back inside again. And Brett out wide again. Goes out to more down into the forward line. Can't take the mark. They'll relieve again. Smith comes out again. And he'll get it out and go to Petering. And Petering will relieve. Deep in the back pocket though. Doesn't have leads on. Does. Ignores. That was the Papo. Then comes back in to Smith. This is Tanner Smith. Gets the handball onto the running Petering. Petering kicks in the not a great kick. This just goes straight to corner. Yeah, wasn't a great kick though. Just run out of legs there, he just doesn't have the strength there. So, yep, good kick too by Holder, hits up Ross. Ross was going to give the handball to Lamp, then comes into Moore, and Moore takes the mark inside 50 or on the 50, and will go back and have a shot to goal. So this is Moore, the joint coach. So 7-5-47, 1-2-8 Dimboola. Need a goal here, Reachy.
I do,
and
this is what you want your coach now to kick this goal for you.
Absolutely you do. And he should kick it. He should.
No, back in. It's about 45, yeah. The mark 40.
On a 45. Yeah.
No, should kick this, the quality of player he is, but he's working very hard for his
side. He's been okay, he's got the ball clean. Yep. Comes in, Andrew Moore on the runway. A bit of a skip there, comes in, will kick, and looks beautiful kick. Has not looked like missing that goal. But straight over the goal umpire, so he didn't have to move Easty, and puts the second on the board. They go to 2 goals, 2-14. 7-5-37 on Murtoa at the 15-minute mark of the second quarter.
And what you'd be looking for now is you're looking for your side here and win this next ball if you didn't do it out of the middle, kick the forward line and kick a second goal to back that up. Just to buffer that margin a little bit.
Just to put a bit of scoreboard pressure on this. That's what you need.
And psychologically you start to feel like you're involved in the game, and that could create opportunities. If they can lift their skill level, we could still have a game in our hands.
No, absolutely. They're getting enough of the ball.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Umpire puts it up in the air. Nobody wins it. Moore does. Gets it on the left foot. Gets it forward. Hales loose ball now. Williams can't get to it. Picked up by Clancy. He's just over the top looking for the lead. He had a quick handball forward out the kid. He gets through far too easy. Has one bounce off half back. Sums it up and just goes, I've got to go along with the left foot. Coming out is Roman and makes him an easy mark. Just takes that forward to the centre wing. And then the scoreboard, not a good kick getting back there. Cluxton didn't hold on to it, good enough to mop it up. Handball didn't do his teammate any favours. Come out now, looking, Hobbs to Lamp. Lamp, long down the wing, over towards half forward. Williams to run onto it, didn't sit, flicked it back over his head, then lost his footing. Still had it, Clancy's on him, and boundary line gets there. Johnson Asashi will have a boundary throw in.
He's been good Williams.
Yeah, he's going all right, hasn't he?
In the forward line. Yeah. Fights hard, but
Wait, all the luck one to arrive. Boundary umpire to get told to throw it in. And it comes. Run it down. Get to the winner there, and we'll have another ball up. And Bella get up and hand it back to the umpire. Up it goes. Push it down, McIntyre, good kick forward, loose ball. Anderson being good, flipped it out. Wants to roam by hand. Then back to Jake Bella. To Leaf. This is Jake Leaf, he can go. And then 50 metres.
pretty good start. We get some teams. She can go from here, Easty.
Yeah. A matter of accuracy from this distance, alright?
Another factor of the 50-metre penalty, they hurt your side big time when you get within scoring distance. So on the Elite Fighter scoreboard, Murtoa move along to 8-5-53, 39 points in front of Dimboola, 2-2-14. And just a little bit of discipline, they coach killers.
Oh, they do. Sides just took the goal. And I think what the problem was he found so much space out there. Players had to come from behind the mark to get there. Obviously that little bit of movement when they take the mark. And I think by the hand curves is really cool onto the Minyip and tail player, which created the 50 metres. It does hurt, it stings. But a good finish, real good finish.
Yeah, no, that's everything.
Time on. Campbell in the ruck, he really hasn't come in such a confidence at all. He picks it up, flipped it out, Campbell now goes back in on it, and balls it out, coming through, Moore dances through, gets it on his foot forward, Dimboola should have held the mark, didn't, got time to spin around towards the top of the square, Calder and Smith just punches it away. And Calder probably lucky he didn't get a free kick.
Should have got a free kick.
Clancy came over the top of him after the contest.
Accidentally fell on him, but when you accidentally fall on somebody, it is a free kick.
Yeah, it was trying to impact the contest, but it was too late. So
Umpiring has been good though.
narrow, shallow throw in, and the umpire says right back in. So for Johnson will say he will have another throw in. Everybody reviews of expedited play excellence. Johnson boys in it, comes again, shallow throw, but it's a Ruckman, get to it, he almost say looks like a Kiwi, no net, and a perfect build for a rugby player.
I was going to say, Tiggs, you didn't like you get no legs.
No legs, no head, no arms, no neck, not much there. Comes out to Smith. Smith, a little chip over the top to Sapulo. In that pocket. Kicks about 10 metres at best. And the umpire plays the mark, so they're still inside the defensive 50. Scoreboard side of the ground. He tried the kick. He was looking for Smith, but was smothered by Calder, but fortuitously it came to Petering, and then he gets it to Smith, comes up the leg, that's got two to beat. Miller's one, I think he's got quite a loss. Miller on his left foot, kicks back in. Oh, you're up before acceptances. But hopefully gets a free kick. I still think it should have been a free kick against him.
No, absolutely.
Taking a player out. It comes to Ballard, to Fisher, on his left foot towards half forward. Cross.
That's the cross, takes the mark, just forward it in, he gets it in there, Ross comes in, finish way that goes, back to Billy, the kid can go out wide again, goes out to Johns, he should take the mark, look time, he's done the ankle, he's stepped in the hole or something, but he's done the ankle, that's not good, I'd say. Really big loss from there, Lockie Johns, so I don't think he'll be able to take his kick. He won't, he's down on the ground, he's done a little bad here. Down a little bad. He just got up the game here, so the clock will stop. Push down on the scoreboard.
No, smart boy to be ruled at start because he's taking the stretch out. Even if he doesn't want it, he gets up and do it 5 minutes. The stretch has come on the ground, he's 20 minutes off.
I'll tell you what, though, I don't think he will be. The way he's going down, I think so. He's done bad. Certainly dead straight. As soon as he was done, he stick didn't he?
It's just as he landed on marking, I don't know if it was a sprinkler head there.
Is it an ankle or is it a cubic?
Yeah, it looks like to me like he rolled his ankle and just taking out some breaking, I think.
It's not good anyway. Got the stretcher there now for him, so.
So, EC, while we've got a break, how have you liked Minyip this year with McIntyre off half back?
Loved it. Yeah, I'm loving it. I reckon he's doing a great job back there. We know the quality of football that he is, and generally speaking, his ball use is exceptional. So, well, I think we've seen the odd one today where he's missed the target, but most times he's hitting target, setting the team up, and he reads the play proper so well from back there. That's what makes a real bonus.
No, I agree. I think it's been a good move. I really do think it's a good move. Yeah, no, maybe today's kicking hasn't been the best that he can certainly do, but he's had a lot of the ball, plenty of the ball, hasn't he? Like when he does set him up a little bit. So now they're putting Lucky Johns on the stretcher, so they'll carry him on. So he's done it pretty bad here.
Yeah.
He's done it very bad, I'd say.
I've indicated, they're hitting this way. I thought they were going to head straight to the club. Yeah, they are.
The DMD will go around the grounds as he gets stretching off Calpee, 4-3-27, Taylor's Lake 3-3-21, Haribo Moore 9-6-60, Eden Hope Absolute 3-2-20, Swifts 5-4-34, Retained at 3-1-19, and Ivaleo 2-3-15, Eden Redford Quanton 1-3, Kip and Sweets 1-2-1-2. Women lead. Automatic 2-2-14, score 1-3-9. Ararat 6-5-41, 2 horses solitary behind. So when the Saints 2 straight, play on 2-1-13. So be a long quarter this one as George is getting stretched off the ground just with an ankle injury. So another injury for Minyip, but probably no worse than any other clubs in the league. Thunder had numerous injuries and just
It'll be a big loss for him though.
Yeah, no,
Big loss. Big loss in part of his they'll miss him big time. So Peter will bring the ball back in, goes to Smith and 5 plays it, then comes back to the running Peter, took the ball, runs through the middle of the ground, comes in, coming out this cross, can't take the mark off hands. They win the ball back again through Hobson Moore, and they get, is that dropping the ball? No, umpire kept it going there, runs back out, through, handball finds the ground, got a handball out there, Ross has come through, gives the handball back out to Harradine, Moore ducks into trouble there, they've let it go, comes to Ross around the corner, high down the wing, Scott there, Leaf gets it, goes to Fisher, had the ball, then dropped it, then comes back to Peter, over the top, handball over to Clancy over the top, the McIntyre, the kid lines up, goes long, cuts off, it is a goal.
And those hands from Ben McIntyre,
great.
I'm sorry to jump in there, Todd, but that was
great hands. And Loon finished it off nicely, at least he just inside the 50-metre mark and kicked their 8th goal, so they go to 8-5-53 and doing it 2-2-14.
the ball that was chaos trying to get it out, just handball in hope. Same situation now there about 10-15 metres. Murtoa was bang, bang, bang. It was in close but hit targets and out it went.
It was Will Griffiths that got into a lot of trouble actually. Just got into a lot of trouble.
and once again, it's a superb pressure from him.
Yeah, good pressure. So they go, sorry, I called a 9-5-59, 2-2-14.
Back in the middle, McIntyre bursts out of the middle. This is Tim, long to the pocket coming out. His cross and takes the mark. So really moving in quick. Ross got a one-on-one contest, but I'm getting it back in there now. There's this Dusty, have a go at him. Where did it go? Oh, shocking kick. Talbot just about marked it. I don't know what. I don't know whether he decided he'd pass it to Gawthorne and stubbed the toe. And it went about 8 metres.
You're being very bold. He stubbed the ground.
I'd say he stubbed his toe, yeah, he stubbed his toe. That's what he does.
In here it goes.
Don't see that off the lefty.
In there, down. Oh, you're in trouble. I'm passing. Inside 50 for the Burrows at 50.
William Kids on hand, he picks up Easton.
Out the back, nobody can get it. Miller does, handball out into the open. Rufus picks it off the ground and Lamb takes it. Rushes off there, then handball back to Ross. Ross got time to go. Handball did hit the target, put more under pressure. He's in up and get it, we get it back to us, and then he's kicked over the top of Dimboola wants to go. Hold, stop, now told to go. Long, Macklin, not getting close to and he stumped it over the line and out of bounds. It's solid youngster.
It was a nice coach. That was well done, man. A good spoil, and that's what you like to see him do. With a good fist on it, punch it right over the line.
People have gone over the line, and the umpire throws it back in. To Brett. Oh, great way to stop the ball. And McIntyre takes it. Handball over the top. The umpire's called it back. Should have been his band, didn't you?
I think what happened there,
Goes out wide to Kid. The one hand. Kid long to the square. One on one. Oh, Fisher rows it and just says, geez, the eyes lit up, 1-on-1 contest, front, centre, takes it, just runs around, kicks it across his body from about 5 metres out, straight through, and as a coming forward, you just dream of that sort of work. So number 10 on the board, 10-5-65. 51 points in front of Dimboola at 2-2-14, and this game is blowing out at the 29-minute mark of the second quarter.
You don't see better roving than that. You know who that reminds me of? People
Just like a week
there.
I know Sydney got done last night. You've been smoking a helium resting, but I think you've been smoking more than that. So it comes out now, Campbell, flipped it out to Miller, he couldn't take it, dives back in on it, and trying to wrestle it out. Umpire says, give it to me.
But all jokes aside, you wouldn't see better roving.
It's pretty smart. It's Fisher. This goes nearly 30 minutes, a long quarter. John's been carried off with an ankle injury, goes forward. Dimboola didn't hit him. Comes over the top corner, picks it up, handball back. Can they get it out? Williams overran it. The Borough defenders working overtime, looking for the safety of the boundary line here. Keeping it in, and they do. Wrapped up the tackle. Umpire, I have to say, give it to me. And he does. And put it in there. Solution to Triple A technology experts.
Game's just at half time, score 0-46, so that's 38, so 8-point rebound at half time.
Comes back out now. Comes to the man, and there's the sign for half time. And a brilliant half of football from Minyip Murtoa. They are stamping themselves as challengers momentarily for a top 3 spot. As they sit equal on the ladder with Dimboola, but they have absolutely pummeled them in the first quarter. And at half time they head into the sheds, comfortable leaders, 10-5-65 to Dimboola. We'll take a break, come back with the first half summary, and we'll go around the grounds for D&D. You're listening to Local Footy Live on Wimmera 3WM.
Around 87 walking 7 at half time.
13-9 for 40. Stall in the thunder and he's tied up 5-5. 5-5, 35. Picks off Easty. Because he knows being the topper, he's out. Yeah, I'm not going near it. The next thing he's telling us, good job. For far out. You can walk home, Easty. Well, can interview himself next week. We're going to escort him off the ground there. You turncoat. You turncoat. You suck off. No. Cam Pickering is coming in next week and you are interviewing by yourself.
What's he doing, Nancy? What? Oh,
Riley, you can take your cut Eastie's pay in half because he's actually not working for us at the moment. He's working for Skill Invest, so he can put in the overtime for them. Yeah.
Going on keeping good relations with the umpires. Building bridges.
Fucking doing a big bridge, mate. I can't wait for Cam to come in. You've got him.
Oh, never an opportunity to go there.
we got the
Portugal on fire.
Oh, they scored.
Well, they have a point.
Well, let's.
They're already 100 down at nearly 100 down at half time.
You know what I did?
there. More, yep.
Umpire going to get the second half underway. The home side trail by 51 points as it goes in the air. Cushion been very good, won it down again, flicked out. Lamp trying to get to it on the ground. Ian kick comes to McDonough. He kicks it out into open space. Ross trying to get on it, went fresh air. Comes down now, picked up, and it goes through by Griffiths to Moore, to Ross, to Land. That's better. Land from 55 goes long to a vacant square and bounces through, but touched. Just escorted through. And I rushed behind, but that was
That's good though.
much better. That's better. Good. 2, 3, 15. 10, 5, 65.
And went up the guts these.
What we want to see, what we want to in, and like let's in the wide, this photo. Left foot forward, plugs him, and takes the mark. Short from Miller. Again, just holding the footy up far too long and still looking around.
Gets it a lot, but he just doesn't
And then kicks it to Moore. On the cricket pitch he turns and goes straight up the guts. Not a good kick. Ben McBrett left it behind, nearly had it. Campbell trying to exert a bit of pressure, comes out to Clancy. Oh, he run head on into Williams, flick back over the top. Oakley a little kick off the ground. They scramble for it. Umpire says, give it to me. And we'll have a ball up in the shade over near the scoreboard. Umpire will come in and put it in the air. Garth Campbell. The peroxide here, the cross takes it, kicks it out, over the top, and then take a couple of teammates out, and now they're open enough to the races. As Roman, 1, 2, has a third. Oh, great tackle. That's caught. That is caught. Comes to Seth. He bounces out of 2, lines it up, goes for home, and goals. And I can understand O'Neill saying, well, what? He bounced the ball, I tackled him, and musky it is. It was a free kick. It was a free kick every day of the week. But wasn't paid, and Talbot, he took the advantage and slotted through his second. So 11-5, 71 plays 2-3-15.
Finished good from Talbot.
Great finish, mate. No, great skills. He's a good little player, mate. As I said, I've loved the way he's gone about it. Look at the size of him, mate. He's only about 8 stone ring and weight. But it was definitely a free kick. It was certainly a free kick. It was a great chase and that by O'Neill, and should have been rewarded. But hey, that's good. And you get back in the middle, because if you worry about that now, East, they'll get beaten by another 10 goals. So back in the middle again, comes to more often Miller, going to hit up a target, does to Dubois. This is Darcy Dubois, vice captain, gets it into the forward line, coming out Campbell, but over the top and taking him out by Oakley. Underrated, this fella. Dusty Oates. Sorry.
He's underrated, Dusty Martin.
He is underrated. Yeah, he'd be handy, wouldn't he? So they come up off the ball that was touched, and then comes the big fella McDonough to Moore, and Moore comes in and Compton leads out, and you can't do anything about that, Easty. And you hit that up. No, it was good play. That was good, very good play, and Calder will go back and kick this. Look, it's not a long kick. This is his distance, Easty. He's a very straight kick, but this is his maximum. He'll go back, he's got the long run up. He'll just make it. I think he'll kick it, but just, I think. So 11-5-71 to 2-3-15. Understatement that they need this goal, Easty.
And he comes in, direct across the lead from out.
So Calder comes in, kicks, and they kick the goal. Have a 5 minutes to spare there, mate. Probably kicked a bit longer than I think he would.
He called that pretty well,
But he
was on his range.
He was.
Wouldn't have wanted to be another metre, but a nice finish, nice passage of play, and finally watching Dimboola go up the corridor.
Absolutely. And we say it all, but well done by Darcy Dubois too. Made space out here on his own, and then quickly got it back into the corridor, so which is really good. So back in the centre, so 3-3-21 Dimboola, 11-5-71, 5-minute mark of this third quarter. Back in the middle again, McDonough again against Cushing. McDonough pushing over the top, coming through there, picked up there by Ballard, skinny Ballard, chicken legs, goes back out to to Ross. Ross back to Moore. Moore's had plenty of the ball. Then back to Simon Hobbs. He goes out wide. The left man out there in Griffiths. Got plenty of time on the left foot, does spot up Moore. Moore on the wing position, takes him up. Miller will lead, goes lateral again, got 2. Then he'll take him up. Then quickly goes over the top. It's going to handle over to Clarkson. What comes in to Pate. Pate gets the long hands up. Got long hands, hasn't he? Got long arms on him. So Pate's taking the mark. Been okay too. Comes out, coming out. Campbell hitting 1, 2. Couldn't hold the mark. Should have taken the mark. Comes back to Ben McIntyre. On there to Roman. Roman down long. Couldn't take them up. Both hanging on. Good umpiring around the corner there from Harradine. Goes out to Jack Lamb. He's out wide. Can he trap it? Does. Then comes inside. And Ross has taken the mark. At centre half forward. Quickly ducks around his opponent. Gets it in long. Calls in. Can't take the mark there. Smith's there over the top. Running onto it. Nearly could have had a handball. Well done by Calder. Just put a bit of pressure on. The ball runs over the boundary line, and we'll have another throw. 11-5-71, 3-3-21, Dimboola. They are. Better put in your seat.
Really flat on the left foot. And to the right out on the field, trying to be open, make sure he got in 3 kicks. Open in the back pocket. Kid's on the barrel, launches it out across over his head. Can he keep it in? He does. He can. Yep, to centre wing. Handball over the top to McIntyre. He looks to go. Has a bounce. Goes again. This is Ben. Over the top by hand. Inboard to Ballard. Can run into an open goal. And hits the post.
Beautiful passage of play though, Kurt. So they are run and carries.
So 11-6-72. 2-3-3-1. Just really needs to take it off. So on the ball. He does now. towards half forward. They'll stop.
They'd invested in the big screen.
And that's quite important. He's worked on more seconds for Dimboola from the pocket. Well at the moment, Dimboola on the scoreboard. Go straight away, look for Lamp, take the youngster, gets it out to Lamp, Lamp goes for home!
That's a goal.
Put that one down, what a cracking goal! On the outside of his foot, he worked it back in and it was going back beautifully and just showed the class of Jack Lamp.
And well done by Kate too, actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just can feed the hands out to Jack. Jack's ability is second to none. He's running in and shot the goal. That's why it's been a good move, getting him into the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, a lot of light coach, he's got the long arm, hasn't he? Yeah.
11-6-72 before 4:28. People last week, they were up by 48 points at half time against Dimboola.
Yeah.
Dimboola came out and said, played a different brand of footy, and she was a dog fight to the end, and it's looking a little bit like that again.
No, it is. Absolutely it is. Yep. Back in the middle again. The two big fellas go at it again. Pushy gets it there. McDonald who reads the ball low. Out of the middle. Jack Lance playing in front against Dustin Cross coming through. Jubar's been good. Then ducks around, goes into the forward line. Smith comes out. Just trapped the ball there. Bounce it. Couldn't pick it up there. Now Ben McIntyre's there. Brushes an opponent. Goes out wide, got players out here, will take the mark, is Cushy, got Ballard to run in, over the top, not a great handball though, comes back to Cushy, puts him under pressure, then he handballs it back to Ross, Ross will take a bounce, Stars, comes, takes one bounce, gets in the forward line, Dusty Cross will come over the mark, over that top, and take the mark, and that'll be a 50 I reckon. That should be a 50 metre, that should be a 50 metre penalty, but it shouldn't be a 50 metre penalty, absolutely. So Dusty Cross gives a handball over the top now. Handball goes over to Keating over to Fisher. This is Luke Fisher, comes back inboard, not a great kick. And Hobbs again comes wide, goes out to Moore one hand, drop the mark, but then picks it up, comes back out to Cluxton runs forward at centre, goes out, coming out, there's 2 on 1 there, and well done. Coming through there was Clancy, and got him in front of Smith and Calder, and got his fist just knocked the ball over the boundary line. 4-4-28, 11-6-72 Murtoa. 11 and a half minutes after this third quarter. Ball is thrown back in again. Calder's in there with Cushion. Could have been a free kick, and it is to Cushion. Got to be holding on. It will be. Cushion, no, it's not sorry. Yes, I thought it was a free kick. Thought it could have been paid to Cushion, but rolled in again, they do. And come again, come through this quarter. And one had the ball, then more came through solidly. I thought he did get tackled high too, but not to be. Up they go again. Calder's there again. Cushy gets it down again. Jubar coming through, and a free kick would come back. And we'll go to Darcy Jubar. And he's been lively when he's come on this. He's okay.
He's been very good. He's created some runs. That's what they need.
A bit of a stalwart, this club. He's a vice captain of the club, been there for a fair few years. Comes in. It looks like he's going to line him up, mate. 4-4-28, 11-6-72. Goal here will be handy Easty. Comes in. Darcy Jublar. Kicks and it's kicked it nicely off the boot too. Will it make the distance? And it's hit the post this week to the left. And hit the post and get a 2-4 behind. So they go to 4 goals 5-28 in Wimmera, 11-6-72 to Murtoa. Third minute mark of this third quarter.
And McIntyre to bring it in to full back. 43 points, he comes up. Oh, good work. Good work by O'Neill. He floated across the front and took the mark. Goes short to Hobbs. Hobbs at half back. Just got to keep the ball moving. High ball. Good call from the umpire. Ball's definitely out on the full. Senior Dimboola players are trying to stop him, but back to his guns. He'll be McIntyre. Takes the kick, short, kick. Holds the footing. Goes lateral. Spinning out the other side of the ground. Murtoa, he takes it. He kicks it right out the wing to the other side. Right from one side of the ground to the other, and he'll give it up about 15 metres. So he brings it back to Petering. Petering long to cross. They're trying to open up the fat side of the ground. No, it's not a good kick. North was on the lead, and it was a shocking kick. And it goes far down.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Yep. Bad kick there.
13 minutes gone, Minyip to lead by 43 points. Coming in front, and makes a tackle, trying to handball it to Williams. Johnson Masahi, it's gone out of bounds again. Right near the Minyip box, and it'll be thrown it back in. And just got this one under control, but can't put Dimboola away properly.
Moore's been good for Dimboola. Who gets the tap down again. Kid was there, couldn't grab it. There now does, and then got tackled. Got the 16.5 minute mark of this third quarter, 4:29. Murtoa 11-6-72. Ball's thrown back up again. Go again with Donahue. Could have got a free kick over the head. Didn't. Umpire let it go. Another ball up. Ball went about half a metre. Ball up again. If Donahue gets it out, goes to Tim McIntyre. Round the corner. It's going to bounce and bounce. Up there's Gorth, and well done by O'Neill and Higgies. He's done a good job, O'Neill. He has now. Gorth kicked the first two goals in that first quarter, but hasn't touched it since Eastie. I'm sorry, has not touched it. So the ball's thrown back in again. Donahue's getting the best out of the rucks too. Off hands of Tim McIntyre, then kicks it into the forward line. Clarkson had a chest mark, dropped it, and then butters up and got the ball, kicked it out over Skinny Bella, comes out and takes the mark. Probably 35 metres out on a really tight angle. And we'll go back, looks like he's going to go back easty and have a shot for this. Probably only 35 metres out, but on a pretty acute angle. So Skinny Bella, Nick Bella comes in. We should get the distance easy. Kicks, and he's gone to the left and through 489. 11-7-73, 4-5-29 at the 18-minute mark of this third quarter. Clugston to bring the ball back in. Miller's gone to the pocket. He ignores him though. The players coming this side, they're bringing out this side. Looking for the big fella McDonald, and he's on his own. Oh, how did he was lucky then. Yeah, what? Comes over to Miller, puts it high into the air. Coming over the top, can he take him up? Does, well done. That's a good mark. Kicks it long into the forward line. Coming out is Williams. Quick though. Just didn't hit the target. Just could not hit the target there.
Pressure.
Nah, it wasn't. It was not. I think the mark was taken. Brett, sorry, Benjamin Brett. That was a normally benefit from that series. Thrown back in again with Donahue. Gets it down, Moore's there again. Gets that in there. The dusty cross around. Comes off the body. Over near the boundary line. Miller keeps it in there. Doesn't try to get a handball. Between wing and half forward, going towards Dimboola's goal. 4-5-29, Murtoa 11-7-73. 9.5 minutes gone each to get this third quarter, the premiership quarter we call it. Two Ruckman, line up again, McDonald. Gets the tap down, comes out to Moore. Takes a free kick, it's good. It's good for me, boys.
And I think the struggle has got on top in this second half of the game, which is making a big difference.
Back in the ruck again, McDonald gets it down again. There. If he can't get it out, when he plays around the ball though. So another throw up. See if McDonald's go at it again. He's been going at it all day. McDonald here again, gets it to Jack Lamb. Gets around the corner, 2 bars there, bounces over his head. Coming out, called up, ducked around. Oh, well done, lifted by Oakley. Oakley just pushed him off the ball and then had a quick kick and it's gone out of bounds on the full. And they have to Jack Lamb too late. They picked the Jack Lamb.
So Lamb and 70 out. To the pocket, the corner on the lead. Had it dropped it there, over the line. And out of bounds, they'll have a throw in. Not only one player. That's just silly, absolute stupid. By them, you're expecting more from your captain, Eastie. I'm sorry. They had the pressure going forward, and now they're throwing it away.
Bad. Just that.
You wonder what's going through the line, whether they didn't hear the whistle and he's pretty on its hard.
So Kid takes it to Ballard to Petering, out towards Cushing, bounces at his feet, picked up by Nusky, he's taken in a tackle and umpire says give it to me. So they've moved it from one end to the other, courtesy that 50-metre penalty, and that hurts. Cushing takes it, rows it, slaps it on his boot, and goals! That does hurt. That, you know, you talk about 12-point turnarounds, that's one of them. But great work by Cushing then.
He's been okay today.
No, it's been good. Look, he probably won the first half in the ruck, and now he's gone forward. We've pushed Gorf looks like he's starting in the back.
So for all their hard work in Dimboola, they have not made an inch of headway on the margin from half time. Back out to 50 points, 12-7-79 to 4-5-29. brain fade for a minute. All you can put down to. And a free kick now because Ross must have been outside mid-centre square. So Clancy kicks it by hand. And long down the guts to push it on the lead. Couldn't get there, Whitehead couldn't. Ross gets there. Makes a bounce. He's down on the ground now. He's Whitehead, he top one. Comes to Moore. Moore looking for Williams. He's back to Williams. Comes back to Peter and then pass up exactly to Cushion. He's beautiful use of the footy. He worked it well. Yeah. So the big fella's got his chance to kick 2 in a minute. As we're at the 24-minute mark.
He's confident too here, isn't he? Very confident. I think he kick it. No, he is, yeah. A bit of confidence. A bit of confidence for the last goal he got.
That's good at kicking, do worry you at times.
They do.
Comes in, handballs off to Gorth. Gorth from 52, he's put it out on the foot. So Dimboola will take the resulting free kick from Clugston. And then against the foot post, it brings it into Williams. Still in defensive 50. Catches back side, just chips it back into Miller and Glenn. Glenn holds on to the foot. Then just chips it out 15 metres. It goes short to Ross. Williams in the trouble. And goal. Wrapped up. They had 4 possessions, 5 possessions. Williams at 10 metres on his top said, wrapped up. And turned over, and now Minyip got a chance to come forward.
Yeah, so that's the cross. Good tackle through the ball though. Goes lucky this time to McIntyre. Hit the ground. No, I'd hit the ground, mate. Gives it to him, and off to Peter in again. Comes in and spears at him. Just skinning Bella, chicken legs. And he'll go back. Too far out, I think. He's on the 50 metre mark. He'll have to kick it from 54. And I don't think he'll make the distance. Pretty much directly in front though. Really lovely this to go out. Comes in, kicks. Might make the distance. Coming in there, pushing in front. Then just whipped on here. Probably should have taken that mark there, you know. Then they win the ball back again. Is that leaked out in the pack? And has kicked the goal. Jack Bella just kicked the goal out on the pack there. And right through the middle. That was Jack Bella, number 29. Just good play. Just got in the right spot at the right time, Easty. Yeah, absolutely. Got it. Yeah, got out. The Leafs have been good. Got out. Got on the outside of the players there and just popped out to him. So they go to 13 goals, 7, 85 in control. Dimboola 4 goals, 5, 29. Dimboola, the first 3 points of this quarter on half have been the best side. It just had to be on the scoreboard, and now Minyip gone bang bang and it's blown out again. So 13, 7, 85, 4, 5, 29. Back in the middle again, they get it out in the middle, they might more, probably the best player on it. Comes out to Williams. So on his left foot, gets it in there. Coming good play to the end of the road. It's Brewer, and Brewer's got in the moment. Thought he'd done his ankle there, Resty. Did, looking at the pocket. Comes out to Anderson. Started well, Anderson, but then tight. Quarter in a bit. So Anderson, on the wing. McIntyre leads, Tim McIntyre comes, McIntyre here, Bowder wins the ball, then gets it into the forward line, coming out again there was Luke, punched the ball there, and the big fella in he's been good over here. Yeah, probably one of their better players, Eastie, he hasn't given much away, works hard down in that back line he does, it's Jackson O'Neill, so the ball will be thrown back in. And the ball does come back into play, Wilson throwing it in, so the little fella.
Sutherland won the league score by 2 points. They were actually
Coming through was Kid knocked it over there, picked up there by Brett. This is Benjamin Brett over the top of McDonald, Ross, and there's a bit of a punch on between Moore and Anderson. This is Ross high in the 1-on-1. Smith and Calder. Smith done really well. They get it down to Oakley. Oakley comes back around the corner. Papapo kicks it down now. Over there. Off again. Ballard's there. Dive on the ball. Wrapped it up. Umpire says, give it to me. And they had the ball up on the two wingers just right in front of where we're calling.
Nearly 29 minutes gone in this third quarter. Extended their lead. Have the footy advances round together. And so hit it to lead. 3 goals to 2. Extended 50. Well, break 56. Brett from the bottom there. Should be great. Good decision, right? He made no effort to get it out, and that is a very good decision. If I'm not careful, people are 50s.
Very good kid. Yeah, he has a happy stay.
Back from wide across the ground across. On his left foot, push it. Oh, beautifully picked up on big fella to lead. Ballard's running for him. Ballard and Ross, two of the speedsters, but the siren beats them both. And so at 3/4 time, another 30-minute quarter, it is Minyip who have extended their lead by another goal. Yeah, 3/4 time break, I lead 13-7-85 to 4-5-29. We'll take a break and be back with the last score break. Won the knock, comes back to land, tried to run onto it, ran into Anderson. Fisher was quiet that third quarter, now trying to hit it. Anderson on the bottom of the leg, came a little wrestle, and then twice give it to Lee. Third time. There's 30 seconds in this last quarter. Comes out. Doing it. Possession one. So we'll have another ball up. Crossing, coming along in front of the shot, he's kicked towards the corridor. Gorth comes out, should have marked it, didn't. The long handball over the top, sets up Kid from the boundary line. Kid has pushed it right. 4-1 behind, so they're under injury, I think, it's Josh Roman. Yeah, he's on. Scoreboard. Plays on, from 60, punches it towards the pocket, 1 on 2. And Oakley says, oh, I have it, and just like chilling,
so Dusty Oakley, I'll get him right this time, not Dusty Martin, Dusty Oakley. Kicked the ball back in, but he's underrated, this guy. Oh, they probably don't know about there, but when you see him up, not a great kicker. And Simon Hopes just takes the march. Probably Millie the best player, is he? The way he started in that first quarter, or not, been good. Simon Hobbs kicks it long into the forward line. Can they take a mark over the top? Good fist away, or should have picked it up with Ballard, then tackled. Then coming through was Colbert. Couldn't Jack Lant. Too high? No. I'm going to let it go. So give it to me. Right on the 50-metre mark. Going towards Dimboola's goal. So 13.886, 4.529, Dimboola. They go again, ball hits the ground, no one got a tap down there. Coming through there was Miller goes to Juba up wide, and it looks like they're thrown down the old fella in Cludson, sorry, I forgot the Cludson, but it's going to be relieved, comes back out to Fisher. Kicked along the ground, picked up by Ballard back over to Kid, the Kid over to Ballard again, couldn't, he picked up again, there. Puts the handle out wide. Don't know, let's drop the ball. And that was Benjamin Brett. He's dropped it down there, they go in. Umpire says just play on, goes out to Fisher. Oh no, she's on there too, yeah, she's on there. There's a card, there's a yellow card. I think Benjamin Brett will be sent off, yeah.
He had the angry kills early in the day, Benjamin Brett.
Brett's in it now, mate, so he'll be off for 15 minutes. Is it?
I think what he's doing is probably a bit unfair when you get in there and diffuse it before you can sound
Good work, Kurt. You're good. I hope you get your money back. You haven't earned it at all.
We'll dance at him on the boundary line.
So the ball's going to be thrown up, or it's going to be, yeah, it is going to be thrown up on the other side. Hard, that was more, got a handle out in the scrimmage. And then umpire blows his whistle. Looks like another ball up. Not much has happened this quarter, Easty. We've only been going 5 minutes, but not much has happened at all. They're pretty tame. Up they go again, pushing again, the other luck. Comes over there to Papo, gives it over, comes to Fisher. Fisher along the line, out, they work out there, this time is it Leaf that does. On his left foot, slithered off the ball by Simon Hodge. Been really good, probably their best player. They picked it up, give it a brilliant handball. Again, in long to Miller, and Miller goes in and handles. It's one of his first touches that he's had. He's been very poor. And gets in long, looking there for Clugston. He couldn't just put the body on there, and they bodied him out of there from McIntyre to Ben McIntyre. The ball goes over the boundary. Yes.
Why didn't he have a shot?
I don't know.
40 metres out, was a 2-4.
Well, it's probably only the second kick Easton. He wasn't confident. Well, it's just he wasn't confident. But when you've only had a couple of kicks, it doesn't give you much confidence.
Johnson Asashik went out of bounds, in it comes Fisher. Quickly intercepted by Moore, his kick smothered. Goes back over the top to Fisher. He comes for the boundary line. Ross is sitting on this and will take an easy chestnut. Then he's off to the races. Spears it in to the middle and kicks out Dusty Cross. Yeah, perfectly. The only problem was Dusty Cross wears a Minyip Murtoa jumper. He goes wide. Smith floats up over the top and takes it easy to Marks. Then chips it down the side to Ballard. Ballard. Back to Ross, he's still running. Goes out wide to Call, bounces in front of him. Big fella turns, kicks it up, gets it over the top. Little kick down from Griffith. Then work it to Dwyer. Into Campbell, he couldn't hold on to the mark. Then wrapped up through the footy out. Umpire said play on. comes out to cross over the top to McIntyre. Dodges around one, then makes a tackle, gives it to his brother right there. Comes back to Jack Hart, he gets it around, then he has a tackle, comes with ball to Hobbs, he spears it forward, the boo comes out, punches it along the front, free kick, and it's on. Oh, McIntyre came in, not sure who charged it for a start, but just come off the ball. Just while they're going to give a free kick, two players have gone off. Where do you match them up? Do you just go, well, we'll take the forward pocket out and let Dimboola match you up, or you both go different ways?
It's interesting. If I was Dimboola, I'd push a man behind the ball. Yet if I was Murtoa, I'd want to have an extra man to the
in the pitch, handball over the top. You can work it out, kick is smothered by Fisher from the boundary line. Banana Smith couldn't get there out of bounds in the opposite forward pocket, and we'll have a boundary throw in. Murtoa attacking the club room into the ground.
I'll push Smith forward more easily. I'm pushing the full forward. If like Paul is going into the ruck or a forward, and pushing down full forward.
Two Ross's been probably one of their better. Good. Land trying to take the Vincent. Takes them. He's on a shopper and Land takes the he kicks it towards half forward. Cushion! Over the back of Corrigan and takes the mark.
That's what you want to see the big breaks there, isn't it? That's a nice big mark.
It's really strong. He probably just put his head through it. And Ruckman taking a mark.
Yeah,
he's jumped up and down.
The only thing is he's sitting full forward to it. I don't see him taking around the ground. But anyway, it's been, this is the second goal. Two kickers. It's been good though.
It's taken 9.5 minutes in the last quarter to get our first goal on the board. 14-8-92 to 4-5-29. Pushing and very solid in the ruck and resting up forward today. And just a bit more polish and
Well,
he's in the Tony Hotwire AD.
yeah, definitely. I've got 12. You've got to try to reduce that to 6.
Back to the middle again.
And the other 10 are very lucky not to be in there.
The ball was in there and getting into the ruck. As I said, I'd push Smith down the foot forward myself, but anyway, I go again, push back in there, gets the top down, Jack Lamp comes out with the ball, gets it up to Williams around the corner to Cora, just ready to the Hoppo will call him, goes out wide again, out the Dusty Cross, he handles over the top to Peter, onto McIntyre, this has been McIntyre, kicks it into the forward line, and picks up Whitehead, I think it is, Stars, comes out wide again, coming out to Billy the kid that won the ball there at the top. That was our Haldane gets the scruffy old kick to Penn Smith. Just the scruffy old Lewis kick actually goes to Ross. Around to Cluxton, just can't hit the target while the Campbell's there. Hasn't had a lot of the ball, then does get it into the forward line this time. Then the big fella McDonald, who's got his hands up, should have taken him out. Doesn't now, he's got to get a free kick for holding the man, and he'll go back in. He should go back and kick the goal. Line him up, don't be looking in, he's going to go short into Jack Lamp. Just can't get there and take the mark. I think he's Williams was it, yeah.
He's 20 metres out.
And just
Go back and take the time.
I think Williams is suspended. No, absolutely. Now it's a 50-metre penalty. I don't know what that's for. Maybe you put a mouth
Didn't
off.
come back to 9 metres. Then Dusty Cross ran around the boundary about 15 metres. It's a weird one.
So that's the cross. Now time to play on. Nowhere on the mark. Takes a bounce. Gets it out to wide again to Peter in again. Comes back in the middle. Beautiful kick. Could hit up Luke, but he didn't help him out though. Should have taken the mark, didn't. Then comes back to Jack Lamp. Ducks around, goes one way, the other way, then kicks a long ball out. A good kick too. Hits up that man in Moore. So Moore kicks it short again. Taking the mark there was Mackley. Yep, gets it in the forward line, gives a handball off to the running player. Around the corner was Moore, and has Moore run in and kicked the goal. He has, and he's put their 5th goal on the board. They're down to 5-5-35. They're 8-2. At the 12.5-minute mark of this last quarter, Esty. Certainly just playing for time. About playing for time. 7 minute retire, I think they've put the in the rack. Yeah, they've got no one doing this one. Just put the in the rack. They probably won't see some very starting football from here on in, Esty.
No. It's been a very impressive effort they've got.
No, they've been good. They've been really good. No, they'd be happy with this. You've got to go. You've got to go away. So Dort's gone into the middle. Not rucking, but rucker open still a bit. Back in the middle again. Up they go. Cushion gets it down. Free kick. And it'll go to Ben McIntyre. So he's been pushed in the middle. And a 50. So he can go back and have a shot from here, Rusty. Didn't kick the goal from here with Ben McIntyre. He's a long enough kick here. Put him on the 50-metre mark here. He'll go back. Kick the goal from here. No, I don't know. So it's directly in front, 50-metre mark, 50 metres out from goal. Ben McIntyre comes in, runs, kicks it long and straight, and it's hit the post. 14-9-93. 5-5-35 at nearly the 14-minute mark. They bring it back in. Simon Hobbs to Ross, probably nearly the best of players. Over to Miller, Miller down the line on the right foot, and just puts the ball out of bounds on the foot. As Gorka, Ben McIntyre will take the resolving free kick days. Ben McIntyre got a player on in the middle, does see him up and puts up Billy the kid. Billy the kid's got Talbot on the outside. He'll take an easy mark there. It's going like this, and he's about 60 metres out, and he says, settle down fellas, I'm going to have a shot from here. But he's got his confidence up, and he's been really good actually. I love the way he's played today, the little fella. Gives a hand roll across, he won't kick it either, he would have been better off kicking it himself. Kicks it in the forward line, the big corner was there, then they come through, over the top from Miller to Ross ships it over there, and Harradine sees the ball over the boundary line. 20 metres out from
throw in. So lead this one by 58 points. 14 minutes gone the last quarter. Thanks to Precise Farm Solutions. The key to efficient seeding, spraying and cropping as in it comes. Now, bit of a wrestle. O'Neill loads a big tackle and chipping in the water, was it? Ball being flat, like I said, play on. Comes to Hobbs, hand ball to Ross. Ross gets it around, sort of bit of can. Then back to it on the right hand. Over the top of Macklin, it's done well. Plays the turnover. Just simple turnover, and into the target. Now made hard work. Miller, hands and knees for the Clancy. He's down over the side. Bella over the top now to his brother, Jack Bella forward. And it's just the next goal running through the motion. And Smithers takes it, goes out wide. Dubois, long to corner on the wing. Now where does he go? Is Smith? In fact, the both played this quarter with 17 men. Comes to Moore from Hobbs. Out wide towards Campbell. Boundary line. The winner.
Even though it's a terrible kick for Moore. The experience, honestly, he's played over for It was an easy kick to play with there in Canberra. He drops inside. That's easy. Sorry.
Throw in.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
Throw in. Christian gets to it, comes back towards Nick Ballet, his handball smothered by Sellers, and Sellers pushes it over the line. And we go through, and again, 16 minutes score in this last quarter. Land from the boundary line, round the corner. Oh, Smith should have marked it on the line. But selected. I think it might be goal here. I think it's going to be goal. I think it was a goal. That's the way he's asking the umpire to come in. All clear.
That's a
Goal. What a
Yeah,
great
it's a
goal
goal.
from Jack Lamb.
Great goal by Jack Lamb.
Round the corner.
Been one of their better players too,
No,
Jack Lamb.
yes.
No doubt about that. He's played a good game. He's had a lot of the ball.
There's 6 goals on the board. 6-5 goals in one. 14 on the
And I will say one thing about Jack Lamb is he does kick the ball long. A lot of the others here, they kick the ball short and that sort of stuff. Like Ross has been really good too, but he kicks the ball short all the time. You know, just like Ben Miller kicks the ball short all the time. Moore kicks the ball short most of the time. They just kick the ball too short. Go short once and then go long. You know, bang bang.
Down, Fisher takes it, handball with McIntyre, Miller on the bottom is still trying. He dragged it in, and lucky not to capitalise. So we'll have another ball up, in the centre of the ground, just over the 18-minute mark. So we've got this margin back by 5 points this quarter. Good roots, Fisher, long handball out. Push over the back, running into it, Giles McIntyre, great work by Ross, great tackle. Martin could have been rewarded, couldn't give him away a free kick.
Good tackle.
And the umpire said, give it to him.
So the rolling Westy.
Captain Moore, Gimnasty, more even out wider, Dubois on the wing, those two were going over his hand, running through was open, and he just puts the fist over the line, and for Johnson to start, he will have another ball.
Doesn't need much wrong, though, good. I'm impressed with him. Doesn't get a lot of the ball. Just that, he's a real backman, isn't he? He just plays that back position really well. I think he's improved. The times that we've seen him, he's improved every time we've seen him. Ball's thrown back in again, this time pushing, comes back to Miller, to Ross, to the running Hobbs. Hobbs comes in with Campbell, who can't see it for the sun, then gets a handball off and kicks it in. It's just going to go straight to Tony Smith, and Tony Smith will relieve. He'll go short to Petering. Petering just does not stop running, runs all day, and goes short again. Comes into Talbot, should have taken him out. Then had it and then lost it and then picked up again. And tackled there. Sellers, yeah. Sellers. So we'll have another ball up. Try back up again. Campbell's in there with pushing through. Good gets it there to Fisher. Fisher just a true rover off to Petering. Petering out to Talbot this time. Can he win the ball? Douglas there. He does win the ball to Talbot. Good play on the left foot. Gets it into the forward line. Coming out to Leaf. Couldn't take the mark. Goes back to Talbot. Gets a handball to Joke Ballard. Sockers it off the ground. Goes to Anderson. Long into the forward line. Can they take a mark? Coming out there is O'Neill. And then that's too high. That's too high. Yep. So it'll be a free kick. And it'll go back. And the free kick will go to Whitehead, I think it is. So Whitehead. This is Jamie Whitehead, is his name. Where's the helmet? We'll go back and kick from 35 metres out. Pretty much directly in front. 14.993, the 6.541 Dimboola at the 20.5 minute mark of this last quarter. So Jamie Whitehead getting a long run up. Comes in. Nobody kicks on. I think he's got a bit of an awkward kick on him, so we'll see where he goes. See if he kicks straight. Should get the distance. Comes in. Jamie Whitehead. Man on the mark, trying to put him off, comes in. Kicks nicely, straight through the head. Not over the goal on the guy's head. Never looked like missing. Great kick, Jamie Whitehead. So they go to 15.999. The 6.541 Dimboola.
58.4 going. 21-minute mark. Of the last quarter. Going quite margin at the moment.
Yeah. All over here this game.
Behind the number threes in this room. Pretty much all in shade. Here, where it goes. Comes down. Drops it down, goes as far as McIntyre. He goes wide to Anderson, they're back on the ground after their little How do you do that? 15-minute rest, kid on your left hip. Come over the top, or only with one hand. Royce Griffin. Shooting side, straight through. Not going to set himself. The lead going through the left, Miller. Gets it, coming in, goes out towards you, pressing Mark. He's got Murtoa on the first, he's got Miller over the top, finds Miller. Miller's got nobody in front of him, and he stopped and propped, and then finds Kate. No, it doesn't hit him. Macklin rows it beautifully, brings it into the middle to Hobbs. Hobbs takes it, long handball to Lance. Lance got Ross even out wider. His kick looking for more. Oh, should have been a free kick. Play on, they say. And the umpire's going to come in and give it to me. Only 2 or 3 minutes to go in this game. As it's a weakness spot in the top 5, comes out across. Goes a long handball to Jack Lee. And he decides he goes back over the cross. Goes on towards half the right head. Oh, he nearly had it. He takes it. Runs the arc and goes. Absolutely. Have 2 players to give it to and stop unhesitated. And Aaron Leach just mowed him down. And now Aaron Leach.
First game, yeah. Let's hope you can kick the goal.
Right on him.
He's got kid out here. He's got the kid there.
Comes in now. Pushes it to the right. Won't make the distance. Flies on it. And there's only one there at Simon Hodge. Now holds it. Straight up the guts to Lamp.
And there's the second best.
Lamp by hand. Now they're off through Kate. His kick coming at the target. Pedro carries it back. Look at the lamp. Of 1 point comfortably. Pushes it to the pocket to let it down again. He's a bit closer. Have another go. He puts his hands out and says, oh, I don't know about this.
Well, the way he kicked it to Eastie, he will not kick this time.
No.
The way he kicked the last one.
He comes in now.
Can't see him kicking
I
it.
hope he does.
No, exact same spot. And just next through behind.
Not the way he kicked it.
So he's at least on the scoreboard in the senior level, and that brings up the total. 15 to 100 to 55-41.
Take the right, gets Clancy, Clancy gets the back there, Jack Lance going deep on the ball and get a handball, put it on the free kick, and he'll go back to Nusky, he should have a good look at it, because he hasn't had much of a look at it all day, then comes back out to Ross. Ross sees all that man in Griffiths.
I'm going to look at it any day.
So Ross goes into the forward line, coming out his Calder over the top, comes to Williams. Williams had it and then lost it, and then just a little chip short, a little chip kick to the box, and then comes back in. He's tackled, comes back out to Fisher. Fisher will relieve, then he gets the ball in, and taking him up. Well, Juba, boy, hell, he's been good, Juba. No, he's been really good. No, he's been. No, he has
You don't have a foot anymore to get kicked. The green kick pitched on him. Not fair.
So, Dubois going to go back and have a shot here. No, yes, yeah, no, he's going to say Darcy Dubois. His mum come from Eton. There's a there's a fact. Darcy, so that's how you pronounce it, Dubois. So Dubois. So Darcy Dubois comes in, kicks it high. And kicks it straight. No, just on the left and through 81. Looked good though off the boot, Eastie.
Did look good off the boot. I thought it was through for a minute.
Yeah, that's it. We'll have a Ben McIntyre to bring the ball back in again. Benny McIntyre in the goal square. We'll kick out, keep pushing. And he'll take the mark. He's been good, been impressive, the big fella today. Yeah, going to give the handball back out to Ben McIntyre. Been really good, McIntyre. Down the line. Comes to Clancy, takes the mark for the man out here. Ignores, then goes back to the middle. Fishes in there. There goes the side. And they've hit the 100 mark a minute to go. 15 goals, 10, 100 to Dimboola, 6-6-42.
Good win by Dimboola. They join the other winners today at the moment. Nil has got over the top of the Fortune Saints. 14-9-93, 9-12-66 an hour at 27-13-175, Fortune 5-131. Very impressive by Minyip when you consider they were one man down at half time. By three-quarter time they were two men down to get the job done, and I think Gareth Hayes would be very happy just the way they're doing in the second half of the season.
And I think even just thinking what hopefully the injuries appears to be, I think if they get things all in the park rate, challenge to
Yeah, no, I think so too, Easty. Just worry me a little bit. Hopefully, I'm just worried about that Johns' injury he got today. So hopefully he's not there too long. But no, then they just keep getting the injuries. They haven't got a great run with days. But I do agree with you.
That did look a little bit severe.
Yep. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. So
Yeah, one of the trainers said that was the trainer said we think
Thunder home, 14-9-93 to Straws 12-12-84. So they went by 2 points at three-quarter time, and they just extended that out. Big win by the Thunder, so that just
yeah,
the
no,
ladder up even more.
I thought the Thunder. They're just starting to get players back, and they'll be handy. I reckon they'll.
It was 14-9-93 to 12-12-84. Big one coming through. Canidaloo have won by points.
There you go. Yep.
That is thrown the cat amongst the pigeons for the top 5 in the district league now. They needed an upset somewhere along the line, and the Canidaloo boys look like they've got it.
Well, I got told this morning that they were pretty confident that they could do the job up there today. So there you go.
Reg Quanny's first loss for the year. No.
But no, there you go. Look, the district league is very even, to be quite honest. I know that's their first loss, but they're not that far ahead of everyone. Let me tell you. So, and that, no, absolutely. Yep, that is good competition.
Massive. Yep. Yeah, that's right. That's what's going through on my phone. So
That's a good win by Canidaloo.
big win.
Absolutely, yeah. Yep. Yeah, they did. Yeah, I was told this morning that they were confident. Yep. That they were confident today that they could do the job. Yep. And they did. So that's good. That's good.
Competition in.
No, they were good today. They were very good today, Murtoa. Yep.
Big over our band rider. Thanks to Gramps and insurance brokers. It's always hard to pick up the song.
We might come out, but we're still on here at the moment. Yeah, we're still on there at the moment, mate.
27. Harrow Balmoral. Good win there. Harrow Balmoral have bounced back into the winner's circle. 28-14, 182 to Edgate at 3-3-3-21.